you're saying it so beautifully compared to me going Pu-erh.
Oh, Pu-erh?
No, how do you say it? No, you probably say it
Okay,
right.
so side note, I'm from Texas. I say everything incorrectly.
Okay.
Okay, so it's probably Pu-erh.
But it sounded nicer when you said it.
Hoorah! I have a cat. I'm like,
who?
hoorah! Pu-erh, sorry. Ooh. From what I've read about it, it is a fermented tea. So tea is so, you can do so many things with it's like wine. So it's really hard to define it just as like this is it. There is a little bit of rose flakes in it, but it is a black tea. Yeah, it's a little bit more pungent than, let's say, you would get from just like an Earl Grey or something like that. Like it's a little bit more earthy. It's like delicate but kind of funky. Right? So especially with the rose, it's very delicate, but it's not super floral like eating potpourri. That's why I paired it with like raspberry and some spiced hazelnuts and a little bit of basil to kind of bring out a little bit of the herbaceousness of it. But it's just like this one was actually quite mild. I was a little afraid that it was going to be really creepy funky. I'm gonna still do raspberry for a minute. One of my most favorite things in the world is panna cotta. I think a lot of times it gets a really bad rap because people think it's just like milk jello, but I think there's a real good art about making a good panna cotta, either by using yogurt or, like in this case, I used buttermilk to kind of give some acidity. So I did a buttermilk panna cotta, and then I steeped the rose Pu-erh in there, and so let that steep really well, cold overnight, and then I set it with a little bit of gelatin. So this is your Pu-erh panna cotta. You know, the style that we do, it's really simple. It's nothing too contrived.
And what's this?
It's basil. I mean, just smell it. Like I said, I really wanted to make like a fresh adaptation of a tea dessert because I think a lot of times they're really heavy, and I just didn't want to do that. Generally what I would do is that I would serve this as said dessert, and then come table side, I would then put in the actual juice. So it gives a nice, like, ooh and ah factor. I think people can appreciate the plate for what it is, and then the added vibrancy of the color kind of makes it fun. So you ready? Count of 3. 1, 2. Oh, I lied.
I like how you said not fussy, but you still managed to land micro basil right in the middle of raspberries without even...
No tweezers. Just these guys.
No tweezers.
Just these guys. 12 years of experience. Don't even need tweezers anymore. Okay. I'd eat it. I mean, if I was to do it a second time around, I would maybe get a little bit more aggressive, or maybe I would actually steep it into the actual sorbet. But what I inquired about is how much tea I can put into it, or is it just using it as like a nice little nuance? And I kind of want it to be, like I said, a vibrant dish since I'm egging spring on. So yeah, I enjoy it. I picked Tony from the Wicks. She has sheep's milk. So, and then I heard that she apparently makes like the best tres leches in the world. So I was like, well, that was an easy gimme. Damn it.